Well, first, I'm just super proud of our girls of really just being able to compete. We had a really good season, conference season, but overall, just super proud of our girls. We have this huge culture, just being a family, being team, and Christ-centered. So that was showed on the court and just resiliency. So
Yeah.
good job. So really, that's just super, super proud of the girls and just how we got to compete.
So, just kind of expanding on what Coach said, how do you feel that you guys competed on the floor tonight overall?
I feel like this game, I feel like we really just pulled together the family piece of our culture, and we were really focused on each other and just putting each other first and not focusing too much on our individual performance, but really just putting the team first. And I feel like everyone really stepped up to the plate, and everyone really just did their job today, and I feel like that showed in our performance.
Yeah, and a very balanced attack for you guys. Is that something you try to accomplish game in and game out? And if so, what kind of worked in your favor tonight to allow you guys to do that?
Yeah, that's been a big focus since the beginning of our season. We really wanted to go into it having really balanced offense. We talk about it before every game, every practice. And a really big piece of that is making sure where we pass that first ball, taking care of service receive, and then just kind of trying to get a kill out of that, and just trusting each individual hitter can put the ball away. That our setter's trusting all of us, so we just have confidence in each other in that.
And after losing that first set, what was kind of the message going into that second set where you guys started to slowly take over that kind of translated throughout the rest of the match?
Yeah, I think that first one we were really flustered. We weren't really set in ourselves. We were kind of just, pre-match jitters and all that kind of carrying into it. And we came out of that one and we were like, looked at the score and we're like, that was not us. That wasn't our culture. That wasn't our family. So we just knew that going into that next set, what we had to do, and we just really pushed through the rest of the 3 sets.
And Coach, what was the challenging part about getting ready for this match with Kansas City?
Oh, nothing was challenging. No. At their house, they beat us in 3, and they came to ours, and we took them in 4. But we really just knew that we just, had to stop number 8, Brecca. She was a phenomenal player. And then, that's one of their biggest piece to their offense. So, we were able to slow that down. She would even in practice. If you can stop me, right, you can stop anyone. And in practice, we came here to practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, and they were stopping me. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I think I'm confident in our girls. I was confident in their playing. We practiced how we were going to play, and they were able to do that practice. And then, that really was just our biggest piece, was being able to stop number 8, and our girls performed. They listened to the scouting reports, and, the numbers prove it. So,
how do you look to try and keep the balanced attack going into tomorrow night against Omaha?
What was that?
How do you look to keep that balanced attack you guys had tonight going tomorrow against Omaha?
Same. Just being balanced is just part of our offense. That's just, the name of game, and that's just really just how we train. I do think going into Omaha, Sadie, Lundback is one of the, best player of the year for our conference. So, again, be one of those things of stopping her. She's, same position as Brecca's. Confident in the same thing, and we just, play our game first. We worry about our side. We worry about our culture. We worry about, just being really centered in Christ. And, when you're doing those things, how can you lose? Really, that's just really what we set ourselves on. So, tomorrow, just another match.
And in your second year as a coach here to get into the semifinals, how exciting is that for you and for this team and this program as well?
It's super exciting. Again, I'm super proud or thankful for our administration believing in me. That first season that we had, it was tough, but that's where we really set in our culture. And then we put everything, things just came to fruition this season. So I'm really just thankful for that piece, and just super excited. It was my second season, and, I'm young. I'm only 28. I have many seasons to go. So, overall, I'm happy. I'm proud. I have, so much gratitude towards, the admin at ORU and the girls believing in me, trusting in me. Being a young coach, and my coaches, my assistants, they're older than I am. Oh, except Aubrey, I think 1 year. Whoa,
Yeah.
That's weird. But, just having this program believing in me, just something that's just so amazing. So,
How do you look to keep the energy up then going into tomorrow night as well against Omaha?
hey, energy is always there, But again, it's one of those things. It's just our culture piece. Just being Christ-centered, and it is, this is how we focus. And then from there, we have all these culture pieces to us. I mean, that's just how we maintain our energy. That's how we maintain our composure. We talk about resiliency all the time. Just so many of these things that just makes us focus back into what we need to do and grind out when we get to the court. So I mean, it's easy for us to just get back into what just happened tonight. It just and if it's my energy, you know. But it's one of those things you just never stop, you know, from set